Um, I made a presentation, but I think that I will do it much quicker. First of all, because not a lot of people are here, and so thank you all for staying and for coming. My name is Eliran. I'm a co-founder and CEO of WingsIL, which is one of the angel clubs that Ram previously talked about that were elected by the Innovation Authority to establish an angel investment club in order to diversify the funding source of early stage startup. We've been talking a lot today about the decline of investment in startup in Israel and also the difficulties of early stage startup to raise funds. And this is another source of funding for the startup and also another path for high net worth individuals and people from the industry who want to contribute to the industry to participate and to support both by investing in the startup and then leveraging their own network and capability in order to boost the success chance for those startups and then also support their own financial gain. So we are quite of a large partnership that is formed by 5 venture capital. All of them are very active, especially in the early stage funding of companies. Each one got its different angle and that's why we cover a lot of vertical, because we want to enable as many angel investors as possible to have access to bright Israeli startup. So it's not a secret that during the past 2 years, we suffer from political instability, and on top of it, the devastating war, and there's still almost 100 people still being held captivated by terrorists in Gaza. And despite all of that, and people talked about it all over the day, the Israeli economy and the Israeli tech ecosystem remain resilient. And I think that one of the reasons is because of the people, and I can tell you a lot about my friends from my military service and my friends from high school and university. A lot of them are either working in tech companies or founded tech companies. They went to Miluim, which is like reserve duty. They entered Gaza, they came out of Gaza, they answered email from their phone or computer, and that's why the economy is so resilient and the tech ecosystem continue to deliver despite all odds, I think. And it's not because, I don't know, it's just because they don't know what to do else. They don't really have a choice. So we are with our back next to the wall, and that's what we do. And the crazy thing is, if you look at the numbers over here, it's actually succeed. Because in 2024, fundraising for a startup in Israel start to rebound again. And if you see this graph over here, and you will look at the numbers in the US market, at the European market, you will see the same trend, that steep decline after 2021. And now we are starting to bounce again, just like the US market. And if you look at the data, we even outperformed the European market. So if you ask why to invest in Israel, I guess this is one of the answers. The idea that I want to speak about more now is how. So we have venture capital, we have angel investment that are doing it privately, and we have a lot of people that want to do it and they need some more structured way to do it. People that will help them, assist them, give them the amount of deal flow, the confidence with this investment, instead of just, I don't know, flipping a coin and decided if to invest or not based on their relationship with the founder because he's the son of one of their neighbors. So the idea is that we follow a very structured evaluation process in order to get into the best transactions. Not only that, the way that we operate is through piggybacking on venture capital investment. The idea is to top up funding round. That way we support the startup. But the thing is that we would be a perfect match for venture capital, and we already operate with few of them, because venture capital love to invest with other people. They love that more people have conviction with the opportunity, with the investment opportunity, and not only that, every investor work hard for the founder that he support in order for their to be successful. So our idea and our strategy is to both leverage all of our network, as we saw earlier in the slide, the 5VC, the deep tech incubator, financial services that is providing CFO as a service for over 300 startups. And the second thing is to leverage the investor network, expertise, and mainly foreign investor, because if we can make it easy for an Israeli startup to go and sell abroad and to establish some presence abroad, you know, every month counts in the United States startup life. And if you have, for example, 10 investors, each one of them is making few calls, he connects them with the right people, they can save them a month, and months are a lot of money and a lot of time for startups. The idea is that we can provide high quality and large volume of deal flow. Again, because of the amount of partners in the network and also a lot of strategic partners that we have with us. The second thing is the expert-led due diligence. You don't only hear the pitch and think, oh, this is cool, maybe I will invest because this is my neighbor's son and he studied at MIT, so he probably knows something. So we have a network of experts that we advise with, and also we have our own expertise. I've been doing due diligence for tech company for the past 7 years. We can provide improved deal terms. When you invest a small portion of money, you don't get the same terms as the venture capital. When you invest through an SPV that is managed by an angel club or a syndicator manager, then you get identical terms to the VC, not only with the investment, but also with the information right, which is super important for a private investor to know what happened with the money. You can also have hands-on impact. This is actually something that we incentivize you to do, as I said before, because it helps the startup to succeed. And what's good is you have direct holding of the shares. We structure a pass-through structure through a trust. Only the trustee is handling the money, so there's full confidence that the money is wired and directed to the company, no commingling. Each SPV has its own dedicated account. And you have the ability to be connected to the Israeli ecosystem and Israeli startup, as smarter people than me mentioned before, gain a lot of success and brought a lot of returns for those investors. So, you know, we've been operating for 4 months already. We screen more than 70 companies in very diverse area, from B2B SaaS, cyber company, food tech, agri-tech, even a cultivating meat company. The stages are also diverse, so the idea is that we will tailor the company and the risk for each investor taste. We are about to close 5 financing rounds. Some of them are already oversubscribed. Some of them are in the middle of the subscription process. And we hope to invest as many as we can in order to support both the Israeli economy and also allow each individual to build its own portfolio based on his risk appetite and vertical of interest. So this is us, and thank you very much for staying. And one last thing is, I think we should all join and pray for the hostages to return back home. And that's it.